What is going on, guys? My name is Dimitri and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to break down for you guys the top 5 ToDoIst features that you didn't know existed. Or you might be a power user, I don't want to assume here, but I had to make a fun title.
So to get things started, let's do some keyboard shortcuts. If we press Windows Alt S, you can actually see that ToDoIst will pop up at the center of your screen. And if at any time you have ToDoIst closed and want to press Windows Alt Q, it will give you the option to add a ToDoIst task even if you're not having the ToDoIst app open. So now more keyboard shortcuts. If we press M here, let's actually go full screen view. If we press M here, it'll toggle or untoggle the ToDoIst menu. And then if we press H, it'll go to today. And then if we press Q, it'll open up a quick task for us. And if we want to go and add a task at the bottom of the list, press just A. If we want to press Shift A, we can get a task added to the top of the list. So then if we press S, we can add a new section to a list. If we want to go into the search functionality, we can press F, or if I press / it'll also let me go into the search functionality of ToDoIst. Now, if we want to switch anything to a board view, we can actually toggle between Shift V, and it'll go between board view or back to a list view. So if you want to select multiple tasks, you can either hold Control or Shift and then click on as many as you want. And you'll get all of the different tasks that you choose to be in the entirety of your selection. So another nice hidden feature in ToDoIst is that if you go to Settings and press Integrations, you can have a two-way calendar sync with your ToDoIst and your Google Calendar. So if we go and sign into the ToDoIst web app, then we press Connect Calendar. ToDoIst wants to access your Google account. Let's do it. Google Calendar will be able to receive the following permissions. Yep. So it'll ask you to basically make a new Google Calendar. It can tell you which of these would you like to sync, all projects, inbox, Google event duration for new ToDoIst task, 60 minutes, sync as all day events. If they don't have a due date, stay on Google Calendar. So let's press connect. And then you can customize it, sync it, or remove it. So if I go to my Google Calendar real quick, now you can see that ToDoIst is enabled. So you have the all day ones since none of these have a due date or a due time. And that's how you could sync things together in your ToDoIst and Google Calendar. So I believe actually if I delete this, you'll see it's gone. So let's go into sub-projects. If we go here and press add project below, we can type Notion sub-project. And then what we have to do here in order to make it a sub-project is literally take these 3 dots and drag it. You can see there's that little difference between there. So now it's a sub-project. It's a nice way to make it more organized than the normal just multiple projects in a row, and it can keep your workflow a little bit more organized. So if there's some sort of structure you want to go along with, it keeps things nice. I'd say for example, school, you can have a project overall that's just school and then going into subgroups of the different classes that you're taking. So this is an interesting one here. If we filter things with an exclamation point, I actually learned this from Carl Pullein, who's a great ToDoIst YouTuber. Basically, the exclamation point as shown here will only allow you to see what is not there. So I have it set to today, and this means not priority 4. So priority 4 is the lowest priority. And if we go to our inbox here, or today, while I have all of these 3 set to today, they will not show up in the important tasks because, as you can see, they're all priority 4s. So if we want to select all of them, make them something like a priority 1, then they will show up here. If they're priority either 1, 2, or 3, actually, let me do one for each really quick. 2, 3. Then we can take this view and we can sort it by priority. And this is a nice little like important task priority for today. And then this won't have any random tasks. Like for example, I just pop in this one like small errand. And then if you actually type P4, it'll make it the priority that you want it. So it's not going to show up in the important tasks list here because you filtered it to have a not function. If we also want to have not functions for other things. We could, for example, if I had put a exclamation point before this, stuff that's today would not show up either. So the only things that aren't today just started showing up because of that, but I'm going to take that out for my own use and just leave that there.
With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate every single one of you. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.